Alrighty. Okay. Tumwater. Spelled like it sounds. Tumwater. Tumwater, Washington. Van Life with Gina. So we're going to be getting somewhat near your stomping grounds this past year. We're heading down south to down to Portland, where we're going to get on I-84. We're going to run out east along the Columbia River Gorge. Hello, Sister Lynn. We'll be coming right past you as well. Maybe not today. Well, let's see. I got 6 hours and 39 minutes on my clock. It's what, 11 something right now? Yeah, 11:50. Well, let's see, LeGrand.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
That's 6 hours away. We're gonna stop there in Biggs Junction, Wasco. Well, that's 200 miles away. We need something a little bit closer than that. I guess we'll stop in Troutdale real quick. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna stop in Troutdale next for a load check. We're on our way from Tacoma, Washington. Oh, yep, sorry. That. We put that away. Thank you, Lynn. I forgot about that. Forgot it doesn't come through right. Yeah, Sister Lynn catching me doing some poor production. All right, so like I said, we're going from Tacoma, Washington to Bartow, Florida. That's about in the middle of the state. So we got about 3,150, 200 miles to go. We got 3 mini excavators. We were supposed to have another load with 2 small boxes going down to Miami after that, but some people didn't do their jobs right and didn't check the serial numbers like they were supposed to. So what I was supposed to pick up was not there. So we lost basically 8 hours, 9 hours trying to figure it out. And we took 2 boxes that were at the port.
Right onto 93rd Avenue Southwest.
We took them about 3 miles over to another place and dropped them off. So we had a real hard drive on that one. But like I said, we are going to make our way across from one sea to the other. Oh, I'm going to try. I do appreciate you, Gina, Sister Lynn. I appreciate it. I can use all the blessings I can get.
Turn right onto I-5 south towards Centralia.
I-5 south towards Centralia. Portland, Oregon. Like I said, we're going to run along the Columbia River Gorge. Which, to be honest, for my liking, I think the Columbia River Gorge looks better. It looks better when it's rainy and misty. It looks better when it's snowing than it does in nice bright blue summer skies.
to reduce ahead.
That's my thing. So we're probably going to be going I-84. That'll take us out through Boise, Idaho. Why did you slow down? So through Boise, Idaho, we're going to follow that down to Salt Lake City in Utah, where we're going to get on I-80. We'll take I-80 out a good long ways. We're going to work our way down to St. Louis. I-64, I-57, in through Illinois, down to I-24. That'll take us into Kentucky, Tennessee, over to Chattanooga. And of course, at Chattanooga, that means we're going to head on I-75 southbound. I'm trying to, but it may not happen. I'm going to try to, but we will see. So like I said, we're going to I-75 into Georgia, around Atlanta, I-75 again, past Atlanta, down into Florida. And then we'll take a couple of smaller roads, not the interstate, but some of the smaller roads. A couple of U.S. roads, state roads, down to Bartow, Florida, where we'll make our delivery. You know? But for today, we'll see where we can get. You know, we had a big rigmarole yesterday and today, trying to get loads correct and the right pieces picked up, and it's a mess. You know, it's a good thing I don't have to deal with that more than I do. But for my part of it, that second portion of this load is done correctly. Well, thanks, Sister Lynn. I appreciate that. Can use all the blessings I can get. We're just going to do what we can as we can. Now, once we get to Florida, hopefully my manager has a small load going back up to the Atlanta area. Get up there, take a couple days off, whatnot, and then we will see what happens after that. So here it is now, just about noon o'clock, about 12 o'clock noon. We're going to, we got about 95 miles down here to, down to the border with Oregon. We're going to get onto the 205 in about 85 miles. We get on the 205, enter into Oregon, get on to I-84, take that east for a good long bit. I was hoping to get myself to to like Caldwell there in Idaho again, but what I'm probably going to do is just stop there in Biggs Junction, Wasco, and just call it a night, and then get an early start tomorrow. Because A, I don't want to be on a nighttime schedule, which if I drove the full hours I have remaining, A, I would be driving into the night. B, I'd have to pay for parking. So to avoid that, we're going to stop a little bit early today. We'll get up early tomorrow. Because we're also going to be going into mountain time tomorrow. So we're going to lose an hour of daylight tomorrow. So we want to compensate for that by getting up even earlier in the morning, so that when we do cross into mountain time, we're not going to lose as much. But other than that, we are just cruising along. So we are limited to 60 miles an hour here in Washington. Oregon, we're limited to 65. And then once we get ourselves into Idaho, we can do the maximum of 70 miles an hour, which will be a little bit nicer, make a little bit more progress every day. So like I said, tomorrow, we're going to get up extra early. Get up extra early tomorrow so we can have a nice, super long, about 650 to 680 mile day. if we can do that, you know, then we'll see. I mean, I got 43 hours of on-duty time that I can use. So if we get down here to Biggs Junction, Wasco, whatever they want to call it, we'll have just about 40 hours, 39 and a half, 40 hours once we get there. So we'll probably but we'll see what kind of days we're going to plan. We're either going to do big days and then get where we can get and do a 34-hour break to reset our hours of service, or we're going to do 8-hour days and we're going to start recapping our hours, recuperating our hours, so that we don't have to stop at all. Go shorter distances for a couple days, and then we start recuperating the hours that we did Monday, Tuesday. We'll get those hours back, you know, so that we can make it there a little bit earlier. But we'll see. You know, that's all we can do. Pardon me. So your typical northwest rain. When I was a child, 1978, 79, we lived up in Bremerton, Washington. Was there for 1 year. You know, 8, 9 years old, or 7 to 8 years old, 1978, 79. This was the weather, you know. Yeah, there were some sunny days, there were some nice days, but there was a lot more drizzly, cloudy days than not. I mean, it can be pretty up here, but there's still too many people for me. And I said, well, we're gonna be building our house, our property, you know, a few hundred miles back east in Montana. You know, fewer people can look up and see the stars at night without fail. Entering Lewis County. But that's about all the excitement that we're having right now. Like I said, a bit of kerfuffle with a load that just that somebody screwed up, and I was trying to fix it, but really couldn't do anything about it. But like I said, you know, a little over 3,000 miles to Florida. So we got basically a good long week's drive to get out there.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
I wish I had more time on my clock so I didn't have to worry about getting there, but we'll do our best. But that's basically the long and short of it. So I'm going to turn on an audio book. We're going to try to engage the brain a little bit. Try to get the old brain cells talking to each other once in a while. And like I said, we're just going to enjoy the ride as much as we can. And we'll just make our way off to the East Coast. So I want to say thank you everybody for joining me. I appreciate it. Where I'll be tomorrow when I do another live stream for YouTube, I don't know. Somewhere probably Utah. We'll see. We will see. But until then, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Have a good, safe rest of your day, and God bless. We'll talk to you later.